Blood Bowl fans, we're finally getting underway with the Chaos Invitational. All tickets are now officially sent, but we're going to officially start on Friday. I'm gonna make this the formation for every round, I guess. 5 days before the first game, I'll send out all tickets for round 1 and I'll have a look at the teams. Then you guys can all decide on who you want your bounties to be. Quick reminder then about the bounty system specifically. Any team you're not playing against, you can set one bounty for that league. It's getting a bit confusing with team and league, I guess. I mean league though, so you can set one bounty for each league. So for example, the Stunty team on Rebel, the Bash team on Rebel Rookie, etc, etc. Just one team each. This will be at the start of each round, and I will give you a 5-day period to think about it, though I would suggest that you do try to keep up with teams as much as you can going forward regardless. Right, we're actually going to have a look at what's going on here. Hi Meshuggah, welcome to chat. Oh, actually before I do, I need to clarify one thing, because I've been asked a couple of times and apparently it's still not clear. If you kill a bounty in-game, you get 3 points. That's it. The kill does not stack with the bounty. You don't get 4 points, you get 3 points. It just removes the 1 point and replaces it with 3 points. Hi Undo, welcome. Alright then, let's have a look at the teams as they stand. I'm going to do it group by group, I guess. So the first matchup is my team, Nadiko's Chosen. That's D-Man, Blissful Fire, myself, and Undo. Against Mad Academy, which is Godnir, Godnir, Osef, Point Blank, and Minimus, though their coach names are going to be a little bit different in-game, I guess. I've used all your Discord names, though, and like I say, everybody has received a ticket. I haven't even accepted my own ticket yet because I just sent them, but we'll have a look regardless. So, we actually have a Stunty mirror match. Goblin against Goblin for round 1 for myself. Let's have a look at the difference in the teams. As you can see, there is 100 TV in difference. My team all look nice and white, gonna get covered in blood very quickly, I'm sure. We got the Gobbo Gits. I don't remember if I gave them a motto. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. They sit at 880 and 2 rerolls, no apothecary, nothing extra there at all, so we can afford bribes and things, and looks like we're going to get 2 in our first matchup. Both trolls, of course, Squigbrain and Gobbler. Leaps the Pogoer, who I think would be a good bounty choice for anybody who is looking to set a bounty. Spinner the Fanatic, Vroom the Loony, Lobber the Bombardier, who I may get rid of actually, so no, I won't get rid of it. I'm going to actually say that these teams have to stay as they are when I think about it, so now I can't get rid of it. This is the team as it is. Your team as it stands, unless I look at it and understand that every single piece has just been very quickly added, I'm going to expect the team to stay the same. Because I'm asking for bounties now. And then all the goblins that I haven't actually given specific names to, and I have a text message. Sorry, 1 second. Might be important. It's not, so fine. So, that's my goblin team. And we take on the enemy goblin team, the Mad Goblin team, led by Minimus. And Polka Dot team. 1, 2, 3, foul. Not with that much TV, you won't. 15-man free team rerolls. Righto. 2 trolls. Pogoer, Fanatic, Loony Goblin. Yeah, no Bombardier here. Everything but the Bombardier in this team. So that's the Mad Academy team. Again, Pogoer is a pretty good choice for bounty, if you ask me. He's relatively useful to knock out, and furthermore, you know, he's pretty easy to kill, so he's a pretty good bounty choice, if you ask me. That's round 1 then, Minimus versus myself. We also have Undo, who is our hybrid team against Osif, which is the agility team, I believe. Right, why is it agility versus agility? Did I invite the wrong team? That's possible. I did invite the wrong team. Sorry, Undo. I don't know why I invited that team. Let's try that again. Is that how you spell it? No. Like that. Okay, it's the necromantic team, and they are where? Sorry, I'm showing everybody all your teams. There they are. So the Cranberries are the opposition, not the team that I had before. So like I said, if I do make a mistake, do let me know, though it looks like I am going to notice it myself this first round. So, the Mad Elf? Yeah, the Mad Elves. Sure, let's stick with that. The Mad Elves of Osef. C'est le double le plus important. Sure, nice motto. Both war dancers, catcher or lineman, 2 rerolls. So there we go. Both war dancers, of course, pretty big potential bounties. Catcher as well is more likely to get killed, so pretty much any positional is pretty good as bounty fodder. No apothecary yet, of course. It's a wood elf team. It's standard build, basically. But that's where they stand. Just to keep track of names, of course. You can say, okay, the war dancer on blah blah blah's team, but if they have 2, of course, I need to know which one. So, you know, you need to be clearer. Oh, lots of people. Okay, sorry, I haven't been checking chat. Hey, Gerber, D-Man. That's about it. So, no, I won't fire the bomber. I just said it's going to have to stay as it is. Oh, there was a bomber on the 14 team. Okay, sorry. 10-10. Yeah, it was the wrong team. Right, okay, sure. So we'll check chat after every round then. So that's the Wood Elf team of Osef, and we have the Necromantic team of Undo, the right team this time. Sorry about that again. It's the same old theme, sure thing. Music, of course. So, 2 rerolls. We got both whites, both wolves, both golems. Obviously, wolf is a pretty standard choice if you want to bounty a necro piece. Now that chat are here, I will say it one more time. You do not get a bounty and a kill stack. It's 3 points or 1 point for a kill. Or, well, whatever they're worth, not necessarily 3 points. So it could be, for example, 9 points for the bounty. But bounty or kill, not both. Just to clear that up, because a few people have been confused. Right, so that's everybody there. I'm not going to talk about tactics so much, it's more showcasing the team so you can see. When the bounties are actually made, I may do a bounty slide, and as the rounds progress, I will be looking at the kind of top teams in each division. Alright, we've also got Blissful Fire and Godnir facing off against each other. This is the Bash Off, and we've got Evil Comes, this really strange choice from Blissful Fire to take Nurgle and the Chosen Ones. So, 2 rerolls, Beast of Nurgle, all 4 warriors, Pesty, that's your bounty choice, and all the Rotters. I'm not trying to influence your bounty choices, by the way, I'm just kind of talking about my own thoughts. One of the Nurgle warriors is a Necromancer, apparently. Cool. I see, we're all named after... I see. Well, there's all your names, so keep an eye out for names that you might want to call as a bounty. Maybe there's a face you don't like. I should maybe be looking at the faces as well. And Pancomor. Yeah, I can't say that quick enough. I'll have to think about that, so I'm not going to read that, but there's the motto. Undead, Gods in the Air. We got both mummies, both whites, 2 ghouls. That'd be my bounty choices. And all the zombies. 3 team rerolls. 30k in the bank. Let's have a quick drop in with chat, which is pretty crazy today, so thank you. Wow. So hard to build a starting Wood Elf team. 2 wolf starters a bit greedy. I don't think so. Why wouldn't you start with 2 golem, 2 wolf, 3 rerolls? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, especially with the bounty as well. Maybe the 1 wolf isn't such a bad idea, to be honest. Just you're asking for trouble if you've got both wolves. But there we go. That's the Undead team. And D-Man against Point Blank. Point Blank is, of course, the captain of Mad Academy. I am, of course, the captain of Nadiko's Chosen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the right teams. Start off with... Maybe not, actually, because that was a Lizard team. No, that's right. Lizard hybrid. Yeah, sure. Start off with D-Man. In honor of the best stealth coach I know, Undo. There we go. The Unforgiving Dominators. Vodka. there she is. She's actually switched sides. She's gone to D-Man. 2 team heroes, undo the assassin, and then following in your footsteps, all metal bands, my man. Witch elf, assassin, well that's gonna get all of the bounties. I would put money on that getting all the bounties. And 2 blitzers. So that's the Dark Elf team as it stands. That's clear, I guess. Moving on to French Flair, the Lizard team, led by Point Blank, also known as this guy. Looks like a standard team. Yes, it is. Crocs, Allosaurus, 4 Skinks, 2 rerolls. I kind of think a bounty on this team would be a waste, but I can see an argument for the Crocs, because you can kind of force your opponent to try and get rid of a piece and hopefully therefore give Lizards wins. So I don't know. I don't think that bountying a Lizard team is a solid strategy personally. But there we go, that's all the names that you need. And that's it for Nadiko's Chosen against Mad Academy. Next up we've got, let me just check with chat as well, but let me check the teams first. Next up we've got round 1. Come on. Work your bloody thing. There we go. ICBBL against Rebel. I'll be checking that in a second. So, not a fan of Necro Ghouls. I'm not a fan of ghouls full stop, but that's just me. One for Shrines is good, but I understand that most people use them. Strip Woodies, that's why you build a... Okay, lots of chat about tactics here. Alright, I'm gonna leave the tactic chat in chat, because that's not really what this video is about. So, moving on to Rebel against ICBBL. This is kind of the exciting matchup to me, because I think looking at the coach rosters, no offense to the rest of you, but I think this is the strongest lineup, the 2 teams with the strongest coach lineups. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these guys do. And stunty match first of all, then Vampire against Underworld. And these are the 2 tryhard choices in the stunty groups. So Saimar, the best vampire coach I know, is leading his vampires Gods of Winter. Team value 1000, tribute to Winter Sun. 4 vamps, that's a very bold start. Wow, that's a very bold start, that's surprising. 40 murals, 4 vampires, and then enough rolls just to make up the team. I don't know what to make of that, but there you go. They are the names that you probably want to potentially bounty. I'd go for that guy, because I don't like his head. Good reasoning for me. And Underworld, Rebel Wilson. No team motto here. Awesome Dude 54. Right. This is... Let me just double check the coach now, because I'm confused. This is Rumblebee. Of course it is. No, this isn't Rumblebee. Yes, it's Rumblebee. Huh. May have set up the wrong teams here. Let's have a look. It's Nosedive, it's not Rumblebee. I'm going crazy. Yes, Nosedive, of course it is. Sorry. Losing my mind. So Nosedive have the pieces with the biggest noses. That's a good start. Apart from Snotlings, but Noblos, sorry, but still. 3 team murals, Apothecary, Pitch Perfect, the Troll, Pitch Perfect 2 and 3, the Skaven Blitzers. Skaven Throwers have to be single. Nice. Okay, trying to ignore the names actually. And that's how they start. All positionals, 5 goblins, 3 team rerolls, and Apothecary. If I was to bounty a piece, I think I'd go Blitzer or Thrower, to be honest, because they're more likely to die, though the Blitzer's more dangerous, so I definitely aim for a Blitzer, just to try and force him dead. That'd be my call. Okay then, next up, we've got Varkson versus Kalisti Maya. And Kalisti Maya is actually away until Sunday, to let you know, so that game is going to be a little bit delayed because of that. But we'll have a look at his team first. The Rebel team. Pink anime rejects, that's pretty scary. The one slightly less obvious agility choice in the roster, which is surprising. So we got Thrower, both blitzers, 2 catches, all the linemen, 3 team rerolls. And if it were me, I would definitely be putting a bounty on a blitzer in this team. Trying to stop a rebel from getting lots of... Sorry, trying to stop the anime rejects from getting lots of scores is pretty solid tactics in my eyes. And he's up against Varkson and the Wolves of Kala, who's also gone for 2 wolves, by the way. I'll check chat in a sec. 2 team rerolls, both werewolves, both whites, both flesh columns, all zombies. I'll leave this team up and just have a quick drop in with chat. Getting a bit confused because I have to check between who's facing who, etc, etc. It's getting really confusing. It was a Bowie theme, I think, yes. Okay. Nose dice. Okay, you're gonna have to tell me more about nose dice, because I guess that's... He plays a dicey game. Okay, sure. And yeah, it's the skink is going on in chat now. Fantastic. Yeah, nothing too stand outish in chat again, so I'll leave that alone. I do like Wolfbot though. Nice little names. Otherwise, yeah, I won't say more. Let's move on. Right then. So, Meshuggah versus Gerber. Both teams have accepted. Good job, guys. Considering that I sent this, like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago? That's really impressive. Okay, Rebel F to pay respect, the undead team. I have a lot of respect for Gerber. I've heard him doing a lot of commentary, and I've seen him play a few times, and I have a lot of respect for Gerber as a coach, so looking forward to seeing him in action here again. He is in the Invitational as well, of course. Both mummies. You've gone for Huge Jackman. Okay, let's talk about Huge Jackman. There's a day cup in the Rebel where, I don't know exactly how it works, but as I understand it, you have to use big guys to score. I think that's the basic idea. Gerber can correct me if I'm wrong, because he's in chat. It's called the Huge Jackman Cup. I believe Huge Jackman was an ogre, and he's kind of a legend in the Rebel. And otherwise we've gone for, I think actually quite a lot of legends from Rebel, so never mind. I wasn't looking at teams though. So 2 mummies, 2 whites, 2 ghouls, and all the zombies. They seem like pretty solid choices for me to stick a little sticker up with their pretty face saying most wanted. And 3 team rerolls, of course. And up against Meshuggah's Orcs. Power tools. We operate on ya. All in green. 3 team rerolls, all 4 Black Orcs, 4 Blitzers, 3 linemen. Basic Orc team. And all named after specific tools or parts relating to tools. Ankle grinder, nice. And they're kind of half spelt in Orcish, so that's kind of interesting. So they're the 2 teams up in that round. And lastly, for ICBBL versus Rebel, we've got Andy's and Team Captain Rumblebee. Team Captain is Chris J on ICBBL. He's not taking part, but he is the official captain of the team. Oops, too far. So, ICBBL Elves Under Doping, led by Andy's. Not really an agility coach, so I'm surprised he's taking the agility spot. 3 blitzers and a witch elf, all the rest linemen. 2 rerolls, no Apo. Witch elf, of course, is also an option for bounty, but I can't see anybody not beating up on the assassin. I'll leave these up for a second just to have a look at chat, because I need to catch up, I guess, a bit. Yeah, Yacind is both a player and a coach, I believe. There's been a link to Huge Jackman, so there you go. By all means follow the link. Full Metal is a much trusted content creator and a guy I have a good relationship with, so by all means go check out his channel. Thanks Gerber for linking. And Rebel Yell, led by Rumblebee. Rock is an art, it's the way ordinary people talk. Righto, rock on. I would do my Spock and roll joke, but there's no camera, so I can't do the Spock hand and say Spock and roll. never mind. Again, 2 werewolves. 2 whites, 2 fleshies, all the zombies. So, we've got some complaints in chat about werewolves not being the way to go, but every necromantic coach so far has gone that way. And I will point out again that they are pretty good bounty choices because you want them dead. And 2 team rerolls. So that's it for those 2 leagues, ICBBL and Rebel. Last up we have BB Lands and Rebel Rookie League. Just have a quick drop in chat again though, and have a sip of coffee when I'm reading. Yeah, Yasin, the Movement 9 Agi 5 dancer, I'm pretty sure was killed in the playoff as well. But yes, he was a piece in the playoff. And he made huge progress with delves lately. Okay, good to know. Sure thing. Right, moving on then. So, McNaughton versus Zauvek, and Za is the captain of BB Lands. Let's have a look then. So, vampires again. Vampires and goblins are the 2 top picks. Goblins especially, as there are 3 teams. Not the sensible pick, to be honest. I picked them simply because they're the only stunty team I haven't had a competitive league with yet. And, well, vampires are kind of a solid choice. And goblins are a fun choice, so I understand it. So, Moonlight on Leaf. Scottish. Life? Hard to say. 3 vampires. It's a band, apparently. Okay. Still an 11-man roster. 4 rerolls and an apothecary. Interesting. It's the build that I originally went for with the vampire team in the invitational, but ended up dropping a reroll and taking an extra 4. But I don't hate the 11-man roster start, honestly. And again, I'm talking about tactics when that's not what this is about. Sorry. And the goblins. It's difficult to break old habits. Now, it's just a little kick in the bum. That's a Simpsons reference. I approve. And we got 3 team rerolls and apothecary. Both trolls, Looney, Fanatic, Pogoer, and checking for a bombardier again, and there's no bombardier this time, definitely. Apparently there was on Goddy's team, not Goddy's team, on Minimus's team and my team, but there doesn't seem to be here. So Pogoer seems to be the target. And I mean, look at those teeth. Who wouldn't want to kick them out of his face? That's the Goblans, which is a fantastic name, by the way. Really clever. And Shadora versus Monkey Chunks then. Zovek isn't the captain, actually, sorry. Monkey Chunks is the captain. Zovek runs the league, but Monkey Chunks is the captain. My mistake. I'm getting a bit confused now. Too many. Just too many. I'm going to stick with too many. No room for bribes, not a fan. Yep, that's exactly how I built my goblins, with room for bribes, even against the other goblin teams. Right then, donkeys and elephants, lizardmen again for Shadora, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Is that Shadora or is that monkey? It is Shadora. In Sotek we trust. Of course we do. Basic Saurus build, 2 rerolls. Yeah, nothing more to say really. I meant lizardman build, but I said Saurus build, of course. Oh god, Hillary Clinton, no, not going there. Not going there. Well, sorry. Okay, I will go there. I would be happy to... Yep, I would be happy to put a bounty on any of these people, just based on their name. But never mind. That's all I'll say. That should be enough, I guess. Obama Llama is funny though, I like that one. And Trump, gone for Trump instead of Trump, fantastic. Okay, and the pasty fast goblins, the Wood Elf team with team captain Monkey Chunks. Holy shit, there's a tree. We've gone for the 1 reroll build. Oh dear. Could really work in his favor though. It's a really long format, so you never know. Catcher, 2 more dancers, Tree Man, and just the 1 reroll. I know where my bounty would go. I may actually suggest to our team that that should be where the bounty goes, but I'll say that in private. Even though it's probably pretty clear who I mean. So I'll leave that up there for 1 second. Too high TV for the goblins. Yeah, too many and not enough coffee. AD. I have coffee in my hand, but yeah. Tree. Although you usually take tree with the madmen, free catches 2 dancer, throw 1 reroll, 0 reroll. Yeah, I knew what you meant. The thing came after I said it. Yep. I don't know what to make of this team, but that needs stomping. That's all I can say. Righto. And 2 more, I think. We've got Steak Mittens and Lokistar. Loki Star. If I'm butchering your names, I'm sorry. I haven't heard most of your names said, so it's difficult to know. The Fat Goblins are actually dwarves, which is pretty ironically funny. Defs are points. Yes, they are. You have a point. Wahaha. Oh, hello, Brian Blessed. British comedians and actors. Okay, not just comedians and not just British. Okay, never mind. Right, 3 rerolls. Both Troll Slayers. Brian Blessed as a Troll Slayer is probably the best thing I've ever seen. That's I've never made that link until just now, but I think I will never ever unsee that. If you don't know who Brian Blessed is, I would highly recommend googling him right now, though he is really tall, he's not small. So 2 Troll Slayers, Runner, 2 Blitzers, and then all the Longbeards. I mean, I would say Bounty Troll Slayer, but just Bounty on Brian Blessed just sounds like a curse, really. No, I just can't. I can't advocate that. Alright. And opposition team, Orcs. Dwarfs against Orcs, round 1. It's a fun little matchup. It's a submarine. The Hunt for Red October. I love this name as well, by the way. Well done, Steak Pimples. And 3 team rerolls. We've got a thrower. There you go. Splat, splat, splat. Bounty, bounty, bounty. All 4 blitzers. All 4 Black Orcs, 2 linemen. That's the Orc team. The thrower might actually help against the Dwarfs though, so maybe not such a bad start. Righto. And catching up with chat. Wood Elves are strong enough to make the silly builds work. It's a gamble, regardless. I can't necessarily agree with that. I understand the concept, but it's always a gamble. What I like about this is that we're doing knockouts, so all these games will be over time. No, they're not knockouts, by the way. Yeah, a draw is totally possible. It's not a knockout 20, it wasn't supposed to be. So, if any of them are a knockout, then let me know, because I'll need to reset it for you. Alright, and lastly, Reb rules Captain Kakengrad against GW007. And it's the Dark Elf Necromantic match. Purple Dark Elves, always nice. Friendship is Dar. I don't know why Show Me That Way came to mind, but it did, so I can't get it out of my head now. We got a runner. Wow, and 4 blitzers. This is the Blood Bowl Tactics team setup, which a lot of people disagree with, and I've tried it. It's I'm not an agility coach, so I don't know what I can say, but it kind of works. It's missing a witch though. 2 team rerolls. So Rainbow Dash is probably a bounty contender as well. There we go. And the Necromantic team, the Corpse Goblins. Okay. Both wolves again. All 4 Necromantic teams have both wolves. Only 1 white though, which is really weird. 2 wolves, 2 ghouls, 1 white. What is this build? I've never seen anything like this. But hey, it might work. I suppose white's actually struggled to develop on a Necro team, so I don't hate it, but I mean, it's your only block. I'd rather give up a flesh column, personally. Interesting. But I said I wouldn't talk tactics, so never mind. Alright, let's just stick in chat for a second. So... Not a fan of a runner, but the leader is nice. Yeah, of course. For the witch, but she is a little more risky. Of course she is. Runner's worse than the assassin. That's an argument waiting to happen. They're both equally bad for most people. Yeah, one white is madness. I don't understand it. Frustrating. How many bought? Okay, yeah, fan factor as well. I saw. Right. Okay, that's all there is to say about the teams then. So. The Kai is dast. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Let's try again. The die is cast. So, all you guys are ready to play. You can play... No, actually I won't say you can play now. You can't play yet. You can play as soon as all the bounties are in, because I don't want people bringing in bounties and then some of the games are already played. So I do request that you wait a couple of days before playing your game. Official round start is on Friday. So anytime from Friday you can officially play your game. That means that the round will finish, I've got it written down in the document, the round will finish on the 26th. So round 2 in this group will start on the 26th, then the 8th, then the 18th. So you got 10 days per round. I will be rolling on the day. You will get tickets early if you finished your game early, but please don't play games until I've announced the bounties, because it's going to kind of ruin the system. But you can accept tickets, of course, and you can't play games until I start the competition anyway, but quite a few of you have access to the commissioner rights, so please don't start games until Friday. Righto. I will be starting every game on Friday, basically, so you don't even need to do anything this week, probably. Anything you want to say, do leave it in chat or in YouTube, because, you know, it's going to be there as well, probably. And any last minute questions on rules? I'm just going to have a quick look. More tactics talk. No. Right then, so, teams. Think about your bounties now. You can always go back through the video and pause, or look at the teams yourself, of course, but all the information is there. Let me know via PM, captains, please. Let me know via PM who your bounties are, so I can add them to the bounty list secretly and then announce them on, well, Friday latest, but hopefully before Friday. Thank you very much for watching if you're in chat. Thank you very much for watching if you're in YouTube. I will be leaving it here. Goodbye for now.